Let's talk about lists. A lot of times we want to keep a set of information, not just one value. So far we've dealt with fields where we can say a string A equals Noam, a string B equals Steve. Yes, but what if you want a variable number of values, like string C equals Yoni? What if you want to store them in a single object that will store all of them without me having to define in a design time, when I write my code, the specific values that I want to have? Well, for that there's an object of type list. So to replace these three and put it in a list, what I will do is I will say list greater sign string lesser sign. We're going to talk about the syntax in a second. L equals new list. So we've created a field of type list string, which the name L, and we assigned a new instance of the list into it. And now we can say L add Noam, L add Steve, L add Yoni. And then we can use it and say, let's add system diagnostics. So we can write system diagnostics, and we can write debug, right line, L at position 0, L at position 1, and L at position 2. Perfect. Let's run this and see what happens. Of course, we don't need the fields anymore. So here we are. We have our list. We can see that it's defined. Great. Its count is 0. As soon as I add Noam, its count will go to 1. As soon as I add Steve, it will go to 2. As soon as I add Yoni, it will have 3. And when I'll say debug right line, we'll be able to see here in the output, let's put it over here, that it will write the values they've put in the first cell, in the second cell, and in the third cell. Great. We can also look at it and debug and see the values that we have. Great. So this is a very useful object which allows us to handle a variable number of values. We can add to it, we can remove it, we can search it, we can say add or remove or check if it contains anything. Very, very, very useful object that I recommend a lot that you'll use. Now, one more thing to improve the writing here. As you know, within a method I don't have to define the type on the left. I've just done this for readability now, so I can replace this with var, as we've explained before. So the way I will use it in real life, I will say, okay, var L equals new list, add, right line 0, 1, 2.